Avatar, The Way of Water. Avatar 2, we've been waiting 13 years. And I'm being a little bit late in this review. One of the reasons is I had a problem with my computer when I saw it on the opening day. And then World Cup schedules, and I haven't done anything for almost a month. No movies worth it to do a review because I don't do reviews such as trailers like a lot of YouTubers does. And I've been taking a while to do reviews, and okay, I'm late for this, but this is probably what I need to know because I want to know how much money I made, and I'm gonna tell you that too. Is The Way of Water worth it to go and see it? Because it's a lot of money you're gonna have to invest in this one. The Way of Water, it's just here we go. James Cameron working on this for almost 10 years. Been 13 years in the last one. This started like 10 years after what we saw in the end of the first one. You can call it The Way of Water. Avatar 2 is supposed to be 5 avatars. And this ended up costing around the budget of $450 to $465 million. No, this is not the box office of the movie. This is what it cost without count advertisement. Put another $150 million too. So that we talk about between $625 million investment before we even open up on the theaters. And this is a movie that the first one never to me was a great movie, but it was a great achievement technologically. It's really, a 3D didn't exist technically until James Cameron came out with this. Shot in 3D, shot in IMAX, and we saw something 13 years ago that we never see it before. And that's why it made $2.7 billion because there was no competition and people want to see it again because it was a unique way to see things. I mean, we went to the Pandora world, a new world that he created. He created a new IP. So we really were amazed. And I saw it in the theater 3 or 4 times. I own Avatar. But to be honest, when you see it on your TV, I don't care if you got a 65 or 120 inch TV. It's just a movie to see all the time. See it once, I saw it once before I went to see this one. But to be honest, I haven't seen this movie in 10 years and I just didn't care much. But when you go in the theater and you see the spectacle in 3D, it was insane. If this is the same, absolutely, this is a movie, it had to be watched in 3D. I don't care if it costs you money. If it costs money and you can't do it, save, go the next week because this is a movie that you need to see it. IMAX if you can. If you don't have an IMAX around, because not everybody have an IMAX around, this is the movie you need to see on the biggest possible screen in the world you can see on a 3D. You had to see this movie in 3D. 2D doesn't work. It doesn't work. This is built made in 3D, and James Cameron, that's what he does. And this is the kind of movie that's insane. And when you see this movie, it's just, what the heck? Is this real? I mean, it's just, the 3D is impeccable because we see this 13 years ago after he did the first one, there was every movie coming in 3D. We have 3D TVs. We didn't give a crap with us because those movies were transformed in 3D. Just never wasn't shot in 3D. They never had the same technology that they have 3D when he did this movie. But this movie has been working with a new 3D system. I mean, really, and especially when you go underwater, it's just, I'm not the only one to tell you. Everybody will tell you. This is an achievement that is unbelievable. What he done, it's just, one of the things is impossible in 3D. It's just something clear and so sharp. Well, this is clear, this is sharp, the colors are vibrant. It's just, when you go underwater, it's just, you see the reef, it's just the fishes, and it's insane. You think you are there. You think the Pandora and this world that he created is real. You think these people are real. They're no aliens. They're really real. I mean, and it's a moment it rains, and you think that you want to catch the drops. I mean, it's something insane. I mean, this movie is insane technologically is an achievement that only him can do it. But Let's go as the rest. Well, we have some Waters on Zoe Saldana, Sigourney Weaver. Then we have other ones coming up. It's just Kate Winslet, which I didn't know it was Kate Winslet, to be honest, until I saw the credits, and then I look and said, whoa, she is Kate Winslet? What the heck? Okay, I didn't even know. Until the end of the movie, I look at it and say, who is she? And insane. But the story is, they had a lot of flops. It's not a Shakespearean movie. You don't go to see this movie because you're going to say, oh my God, it's the rest of the world going to end. And this is a movie you want to see to have your popcorn in the movie and your soda or whatever you want to drink, and you're going to enjoy it. It's 3 hours and 10 minutes. There is no after credits. There are no mid credits. There's nothing. It's finished. You can get out of here. If you can hold it, hopefully you go to the restroom before the movie starts and you have a good bladder. I do too, and I can stay 3 hours to see this movie. But out of the technology, out of the insanely, the movie is as a spectacle. The story of the movie is very simple and it's very repetitive of what is in the first one. You had the villain, which without spoilers, in the same way there was in the first one. And the first hour is a little bit slow. The second hour is catching up. The last hour is insane. When you're going underwater, and the second hour it's when all catch up. And really, it is. You can't believe what you're seeing. But the last hour is when you all the fighting and all the action, and it's awesome. It's been shot so well. It's so real. It's so sharp, so clear. And in 3D, the new 3Ds now with the glasses are comfortable. But if you can't see it in IMAX 3D, see it in the biggest theater on 3D. But you have to see it in 3D. This movie didn't make, because today I had the numbers, what they were expecting. They were expecting between 150 to 175. Originally, they thought about it, they're going to do $200 million. The box office today, on Sunday, is $134 million. 442 or 432, I think it is, worldwide. This is less the Doctor Strange 2. Worldwide, it did $30-40 million more, Doctor Strange 2. And in the box office in the United States, did, I think, $30-40 more million. So it's a flop. And let me tell you why you can count this as a flop. A cost of $460 million, and with advertisement around 600, you're going to need to make even between 1.2 with $1.5 billion to get even, to make profit $2 billion. This movie will not make $2 billion. Let me tell you why. It's not a repetitive movie. It's not a movie you want to see it again and again and again. At least me, I don't want to see it again. But I want to see it once. I don't want to see it again. And this is the problem. If you want to see an IMAX and you want to see 3D, you're going to put in the United States between $24 to $25 to $20 to $30 a ticket. That's a lot of money for somebody, and especially close to Christmas where everybody's tired. So if you don't, and when I look on all the theaters, how many people were going, the IMAX were almost 80-90% sold out. Every other theater, even in 3D, barely people. I would say 25% of the people were going there. That's why you see the people who going to see it and the money they're making is because most of it is the IMAX 3D, which is cost a lot of money. It's a good budget, and this movie had no competition for the next month and a half. So they're going to keep making money. They're going to pass the first one, $2.7 billion? No. It's not going to do it. It's not going to make it that way. But it's worth it. It's a go, a must go, and don't go. Absolutely, to me, if you like the first one and you enjoy the 3D of the first one, this is a must go to you. But if you didn't like the first one, don't go, because it's going to be the same. It's just going to be better and look awesome. The music is great. Cinematography is awesome. CGI, it looks so real that I don't understand how they made it. And sometimes you watch the movie and you say, this is not real, right? Because it is a movie. It's not real. I mean, you can't understand how they made it. But it's at least, to me, it's a go. And I don't say it's a must go because unless you go with the open mind, it's a go. It's a go to see a technology, how far we got. If you can go on Christmas, wait until you can. Go in the best theater you can with the 3D. If you don't want to see it in 3D, don't bother. This is the movie that you won't see at home. It's not going to go to streaming for at least a year or maybe more, because I'm sure he's going to just try to reassign another day in the summer to make more money. James Cameron, that's what it is. And this is a movie that if you see it in a 65, an 85, 120, 150 inch screen, I don't give a crap how big it is. It's not the same. This is a movie to see in the theater. This is a movie to see with the best surround sound in the world, Dolby Atmos, and this is the movie to see in 3D. If you don't see it 3D, it's another movie you want to see. So it's a go. It's not a must go. It's not a great movie, but it's a good movie. It's one of the best of the year? Absolutely no. To me, no. There are better movies than that. Soon, you're going to see my top 10 of this year, which was very, very tough to make a top 10. But again, Avatar had no competition, only 3 more movies coming up at the end of the year. Whale, which is low budget. Babylon, which they have mixed reviews. We'll see what happens. And the Whitney Houston biopic. Another biopic. Other than that, that's it. That's the end of the year. Avatar has no competition for the next 5 weeks. It's a go. You agree with me? It's a must-see if you like 3D and technology. But if you want just a movie, just a go. If you agree with me, give me a like. If you don't, give me down. Until the next time, I'll be back. I'm back again to do reviews. I'm going to start doing again. I was off for health reasons, and which I explained in the past a few times what my problem is. And but I'm back. I'm back again to do some movies and TV shows. And soon I'm going to do a few more reviews this week. Until the next time, stay safe. Thank you. Ciao.